right there beside the house, and we came over here to bale, and it was honestly almost too wet. There's a lot of clover and alfalfa and stuff in this field, and so that meat rake is kind of pulling some of that didn't get cut up off the ground and mixed in with what dried out, and it was a little wet around the trees. But I baled a couple bales on the outside. They were probably a little wet. I'm baling in the middle now, the rest of the field, and it's alright. It's really thin, so I don't see how it's not dried out. I cut it Saturday, and today is Tuesday. So, all in all, going okay so far. Knocked on some wood. We'll get this field knocked out today, and then tomorrow we'll get the other field raked up and see if it'll bale. I don't know if it'll bale, but anyhow, it's really nice having someone to rake while I'm baling. I know that, so I'm really enjoying that part. But we're gonna get after it and keep doing what we're doing. Bit of a rainy day today. That's okay. We have literally had like I don't know, 5/100 of an inch today. Literally, it's been raining all day, and I moved my truck in. It's still dry underneath, so not really wet at all. Pretty much enough to, basically like a heavy dew, I guess you would say, enough to get the grass wet and top of the ground. But we're gonna go cut some hay. It's about lunchtime, so I figured I'd give it a little time. Thought the rain would be out by now, but it's not, so we'll go cut some hay. We're gonna try to get first cutting done this week. Got about 35 acres, I think it is, that I'm gonna go cut today, and then about that 30 acres tomorrow, something like that, 25, 30, and we're gonna get that cut and hopefully get all that hay up this week and be done with first cut. Hay's been kind of not doing so great this year on this first cut, and I think been hearing that from a lot of people. I think that really bad cold snap we had this winter, when that winter storm came through, kind of hurt things a little bit, stunted it a little bit. running into that issue. I think second cutting will be better as long as we can continue to get some rain and we don't end up in a drought like we were last year. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed and hope for that, and we'll bank it all on a second cutting. So see how it goes, but I'm not expecting a whole lot. I went up and moved tractor over yesterday, and it was not that thick, but we're gonna get it cut down, because if I don't cut it now, the Johnson grass will take over, and next thing I know, it'll be 7 foot tall. So, and plus we're trying to get first cutting done, because I got some things to do. Gotta get the nursery ready for the baby, and do a few more things for the house, and get some show calves ready for county fair this summer and state fair and all that good stuff. So kind of got some things I'm trying to get done, so I'm trying to get done with this first cutting and give it as long as possible for that second cutting to grow and be ready to go here in a few months. So with that being said, we're gonna move on over to the tractor, and everything should be fueled up and greased up and ready to go, and all we gotta do is lay some hay down. So we're gonna get with it. Part of the last video, I think, my hay bind kind of broke a little bit on me, and it's been aggravating me ever since I put them stub guards on it. I don't know what the deal is. I'm about ready to just take them off and put the old ones back on, or I'm about ready just to sell the whole thing and be done with it. But the stub guards, they never clogged up, which was really nice, but they didn't cut good either. So left some hay on the ground, didn't cut very close, didn't cut anything that was like stemmy. It just didn't want to cut very good, and so I was honestly just kind of a little bit disappointed. After spending the money and the time to swap it over, I would have been better off just leaving it with the regular normal guards on it. So if I end up keeping it, I'll probably swap it all back to what it was and run it like that, or I might just say heck with it and decide to get rid of it and try to look at buying a disc bind or something. But for right now, we're using Dad's disc mower. It just sucks because it's smaller. It's going to take longer, especially on these rougher farms where I can't drive as fast, but it beats a hay cutter that isn't cutting right. So we're going to push through, try to get both these farms done here today and tomorrow, and get on done with it. So with that, we're going to head on over and fire her up. Johnson grass actually might make this pretty decent. That's what I'm saying though. If I don't cut this field, that Johnson grass takes over, and it's usually like 6 foot tall when I actually get to cutting it. So sorry, I'm distracted by the turkey. So I'm actually trying to get a jump on it and get things cut before that Johnson grass is real tall. Because my plan is, the way the Johnson grass is in this field, is that I can cut this, bale it, and then probably at the end of next week, I bet I can come back and cut this Johnson grass again. So we'll actually get a second cutting on this one field pretty quick, I think. And as long as you get that Johnson grass when it's young like that, you know, cows will still eat it. It's real tender and everything. It's just when it gets real tall that it becomes a problem. So I'm going to try to do that this year, and that'll get me a few more bales, because I think hay's going to get a little tight if first cutting's as thin as it seems like it is. So, but we're going to hop in the tractor. We got like 5 acres in the back over here. We're going to cut first, and then we'll come out here and open up. Good Lord, that's a big turkey. Hell, it might be a freaking ostrich. I don't know. It's big. Anyhow, we're going to go do that. bale some hay. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint as much as what I think it's going to disappoint. It's another pretty thin area, so I think I want to say usually I get like 25 30 bales off this farm. I'm a little earlier cutting it this year by probably a month. 15-30 days, I guess, so expect it to be a little less, but hopefully it ain't terrible. The next farm I'm going to, it does look pretty terrible, so, but oh well. Hey, a bale will be a bale, and it'll be what it'll be, and we'll move on with it. So well, let's get some hay. I love it. Freaking love it. Digging some freaking hay. I don't know why this stuff is thin, it's short, the baler doesn't like it. It's clogging up on me. I'm surprised, honestly, that it hasn't clogged up before. Luckily, this is the first time it's clogged up. So I don't really know why it clogged up, because usually once it starts the bale, it'll just go on with it, but it didn't like it. Hopefully it clogged up because it didn't like the hay, not because something is broken and wrong. Gosh, damn it. Thought I was going to avoid being itchy today. Guess not. Alright, let's get that closed down. Baled up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know how many bales it made. Probably half of what it normally does. A little more than half. Maybe. I don't know. Not great, but it was clean hay, which usually it's not, because usually I get here later. So that definitely plays a part into it. The hay is cleaner, but needless to say, it's still really thin, and we didn't get as much off of it. But that's okay, because, hell, I don't know, maybe we'll throw some fertilizer on it and do a second cut, and we'll see where we're at. But regardless, camera's about to die, because I did charge the battery on it. But we're going to go at 7 o'clock. I think we got time. We're going to go try to get some more hay laid down. And after that, we're going to head to the house and hope for good weather to stick out so that we can finish first cut up and get it all baled up and ready to rock and roll, and actually be done at a decent time. I got some other projects I need to do, So it'll be nice to have a little bit of a break in between cuttings, and maybe we'll get some stuff done, and we'll hope that second cutting goes good and the rest of first cutting goes good, and we'll see where we're at. But with that, we don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and check out the podcast. We haven't posted on there for a while, but we're going to. It's just been really busy, and kind of the same reason why I haven't done many videos for you on the YouTube. But we're going to get back after it, hopefully. And so check us out here and there. And we sure do appreciate the support. And we will catch you on the next one.